Counting down the top 10 for this week, the number 1 song is...
Well, my saddle's so...
Cut! Counting down the top 10 for this week, coming in at number 2 is...
Look out, kids, here comes a wrecking ball!
This is nuts! It's insane, right?
In Italy, they discovered long ago that to make the perfect Italian pie, you must start with the perfect recipe. Italian sausage, pepperoni, cheddar and mozzarella cheeses. As they bake, the meats and cheeses blend to create a taste unlike any you've experienced. At Pizza Hut, we call that recipe Preazzo Roma Italian Pie. Discover it for yourself.
To hurt you.
Forza, nemico, la partente, la cacchia, e la sbagliante, la caccar, e la passita...
Hello out there, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views, and all the episodes I must review. So, are we having fun yet on this European road trip? Well, we're just getting started, and right now, for our next road trip, None of Your Business, which is the 10th episode from Season 8 and the 343rd episode of The Loud House, and this is actually the 2nd episode of the European road trip arc. So when I heard about this episode and where it was going to take place, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really going to have a blast with this one because I'm always the kind of person who loves Italian food, and I always want to go to Italy so much. And that's where I normally eat at when I'm at Epcot. But like with the last road trip I actually did, I got 2 guest stars with me in Italy in this one.
What's up, Dodo fans? It's your boy, Dodo Boy. Force Habit. Dodo Food Fight 1237 here. Yeah, I actually got a new YouTube channel because of copyright reasons. Don't ask. But on here, you can still call me Dodo Food Fight 1237. Anywho, this is for the road trip story arc. And as Doof would say, if I had a nickel for every time the Louds have been to Europe, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's very bad. Well, you all know the famous meme. Anyway, today the Louds are my favorite country. Well, 3rd favorite, behind Ireland and Scotland, Italy. Let's see how this episode goes.
La la loo, la la loo, oh my little star sweeper.
Guys, we're in the right spot!
Why the hell is Link carrying all of them? They got legs. They can walk and use the exercise. Use them, don't abuse them. Otherwise, you'll be handicapped for the rest of your lives.
Buongiorno from Naples, Italy. We drove our double-decker bus all the way through England and then through France to get here.
Trust me, Italy would be a great vacation spot to visit and relax at. Even I love the Italian style itself,
And now, would you believe me if I said we've been backpacking for miles to get pizza?
Pizza Head, you'll be perfectly safe in there. Okay. Relax, the Goosebumps guys just want you for dinner.
One of these days, these bites are gonna pop right into.
The new Cheesy Bites pizza from Pizza Hut. A pizza with 28 poppable bites.
Oh, you would. Well, anyway, Gus from the Games and Grub tipped us off to the secret location of the world's best pizza. But his directions are just a little hard to follow. Maybe not just because they're written in marinara sauce.
Once atop the tomato-shaped hill, follow the smell of oregano for 700 pizza paddles? Confusing, right?
What the hell is this script? What meat sack is responsible for this epic rhyming fail?
Oh, I smell the oregano. It's coming from that way.
Rita must have great sense of smell, unlike how she handled that in Sleepless in Royal Woods.
1 pizza paddle, 2 pizza paddles, 3 pizza paddles, 4 pizza paddles, 5 pizza paddles.
All right, Lynn Sr., enough with the pizza paddles. Don't worry, I still consider you the better of the 2 loud parents.
So they find a place where the world's best pizza is made, and something comes to a big surprise for them.
Benvenuti, I am Nonna Viola, and you must be the Louds.
What? How did you know? Are you some kind of mind reader?
Nah, it can't be. That'd be Lucy or Lisa's creepy habit.
You know, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna, always picture you naked or anything.
What the
Your amigo, Signore Gustavo Games and Crab, is my pen pal. He said you might be stopping by.
Oh, this is perfect.
Que schifo. I just wish you stuck to the pen part in pen pal.
Yes, it's all for a laugh when it comes to Italian people using marinara sauce to write a letter. How did Shark Tale offend so many Italian-American stereotypes?
I got some news about the guy who took out Frankie.
This pizza recipe has been in my family for centuries. It was even Julius Caesar's favorite.
Do I even need to tell you all how the origin of Little Caesar's Pizza became the way it is? And is that Mick Swagger? And isn't that the snake from Scream Queen, the road trip? Who was working with Lola? I guess some of the American road trips can actually make their way into the European road trip episodes.
Mangiate! Dig in!
Oh boy, the whole Lau family is under the influence of Italian peyote. It is really catching up in their minds.
Something about the way the Louds are getting addicted to this pizza. I think this pizza might be a drug.
This is the best pizza I've ever had.
That was the strangest and weirdest thing I saw. But I'll be honest, I was in that same way when I got my first taste of the Italian pizza when I was in Disney's Epcot.
Questa pizza è deliziosa. Le ingredienti italiani sono piene di sapore.
George. Fascinating. It appears the taste experience was so stimulating it rewired Lenny's brain.
Huh, really? For a moment I thought she'd gotten smarter than Lisa. And since when has Lenny learned to speak Italian? I wouldn't be surprised if Lenny is actually bilingual.
Lenny speaks Italian? Okay, I want to eat that pizza too. Specifically with Mikey. Because you know how Mikey is. He loves pizza.
You have to tell us how you make that pizza, Nonna.
I don't know.
Please. I'll never ask for anything ever again, probably.
We can do this all day.
It's unfortunately true.
In times, people who make something too special, they would never give away their secret recipe. But Nonna gives in, but needs to have the ingredients to make more pizza, and allowed to accept a helper to get them the next day.
Ooh, I found some leftover crust.
Damn! Since when did the kids attack their mother just for one little pizza crust? Jeez! Bunch of bloodthirsty, greedy vultures, aren't ya?
Okay, the first ingredient I need is wheat. Harvest as much as you can. Then bring it back to the farm where I'll be waiting. Capiche?
You and that pretty little thing you brought here are going home in boxes. Capiche?
Yes, sir.
Yous work for Frankie and Lenny. Capiche?
I don't know anything about harvesting wheat. Me neither.
Come on, guys. We can figure this out. We just need something sharp.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I scare you?
Well, a little bit, but I'll be all right.
What's the matter, kid? You never had lamb chops?
I happen to be a vegetarian.
Please, tell me you knew we'd be harvesting wheat today.
Sure.
The more I think about Lucy's intention of pulling out that site out of nowhere, the more I want to listen to the Blue Oyster Cult.
Come on, baby, better take my hand.
Nerves Annie in a car, yes, fear Michael nailed Bob to the wall. Halloween has come.
Ow! What was that? Whoa, it rains meatballs in Italy?
Nothing greater than having pizza and biscotti with meatballs. Or have a biscotti pizza. That would be delicious.
I just love breathe, and you look like seafood.
Please don't eat me.
Let her go.
Look!
Get out of here, asshole! I'll cover you! Just get that wheat!
Well, at least Lynn has a use for that big mouth of hers for something useful.
Open wide!
Whoa, okay, that zoom-in was a little too extreme.
He's reloading with cannolis! Run!
This keeps getting better and better. Pizza, meatballs, cannolis. How great can Italy be as it is? I need to go back to Epcot, to the Italy section, or actually go to the real Italy country itself.
Nonna, which one of the unhinged old are hurling meatballs at us?
Not to mention a duck.
Oh, mamma mia. That must have been old man Giacalone. He guards my wheat field. I guess I forgot to tell him an American family will be helping me today.
The way she sounded there sounded a little suspicious. I mean, why wouldn't she tell them about someone guarding the wheat field in the first place? In reality, they would shoot rocks.
Your next ingredient? Tomatoes will be meatball free.
Great, so where are they? I don't see a tomato patch anywhere.
Of course, tomatoes are a part of the recipe. My family grew tomatoes on their farm, and yet they used some tomato sauce to make biscotti sauce, pizza sauce, anything that Italian food would have in them.
I just want to say something. You know, unless they're used for ketchup or marinara sauce, I think tomatoes are, well, not as bad as strawberries, but they're rusty red scrap iron. How about that?
This is a high risk of death. You know, tomatoes are really not native to Italy. In fact, they originally came from South America, specifically in the Andean regions of Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Ecuador. And somewhere during the 16th century, the Spanish explorers brought tomatoes to Europe.
Whatever you do, don't look down!
You gotta be kidding me.
You big pussy. She told you not to look down. I do look down, and I still not be afraid of being up really high. Because I really don't fear death as everybody else does.
Just grab the tomatoes and throw them!
Be a man.
There's a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
No, don't, Lynn, don't you do that. Every time you do that, you end up smashing the object like a dumbass.
Survey says...
Woo! Yeah! Is it rules? Touchdown! You freaking idiot!
And I never have to do that again.
No, you still definitely fucked up.
Oh God, hang on!
Just please don't let Lynn Sr. fall off the cliff. If we lose the better of the two loud parents.
But as much as the family has the grain, the tomatoes, there is another task they have to accomplish for Nonna. This ought to be good.
I've milked cows before. This should be a cinch.
Oh boy, this ought to be interesting, especially with Lana and animals. But I don't think I've seen her work with a cow before. Unless it's an episode I totally forgot about that seems forgettable.
Moo, mama, moo.
George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Lana Loud of the jungle.
Well, got to know her. She doesn't like tourists.
I want to go home. No fucking way. That's too over-exaggerating as far as an animal chewing on a rock. Their jaws are not even that strong to compare a hippopotamus. But Lynn Sr. has an idea. In fact, a most ridiculous idea.
I used to play this one to soothe you guys to sleep.
Okay, maybe he's not so bad of a dad.
Maybe you're not so bad a dad.
I love that song, and that is my third favorite Phineas and Ferb character. But that's for another video to talk about.
Mamma mia, bravi! I am impressed. I'll just bring these buckets inside and then it's pizza making time.
Cheesy bites.
Did you hear that? Pizza making time! I can almost taste the soft crust. Oh, the ooey gooey cheese.
Seeing her eyes shiny is just so adorable, as if Lily's puppy dog eyes actually made me weak. Although it's hard to know if Lucy is even feeling the same way as they are, since she has no eyes to tell how she's feeling.
Sorry to burst your pizza bubble. I forgot I need one very last thing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was angry at you before, but now I'm really pissed off.
I promise, this is the finale.
You're lucky I'm such a patient and understanding person.
Lola, remember what we said about negative energy. Keep it together. You don't want to be a beast.
It would give me great pleasure if you would join me for dinner.
Well, to an extent, Lola, yes, you can be understanding, but I think of you as more like Foolie from the Lion Guard. You're both very sassy.
What we get now?
I cook my pizza on special flat stones found only on the top of Mount Vesuvio. I just need one stone from the summit.
You know, that sounds like a highly dangerous task. But what's even scary is that Italy has about like 3 active and dominant volcanoes. There's one in Sicily, Naples, and in the Ionian Islands.
I know it sounds dangerous, and that's because it is. The ground is rocky, the air is thinner than good crust, and it is a volcano, so it could go boom!
My hero?
Tell me about it. Well, the sensitive ones get eaten.
I understand if you don't want to go, so never mind. Thank you for coming. Have a beautiful life, Joe.
That's a total giveaway of what she's hiding. And we'll get to that soon enough.
Fuck this shit.
I didn't come here to Italy just to get fucked over and waste pizza. Are we doing this or what?
We're getting close. Keep your eyes peeled for a large flat rock.
Like the one you're standing on?
Ooh! Ow! Ow!
Lincoln, you're so dumb you don't even know you're standing on a rock. There's like millions of them on this thing.
That seems a little too easy. Then again, they are on the side of the volcano, so it's likely to erupt.
The volcano! She awakes!
Hey, I had nothing to do with it.
This here'd be a good place not to be.
Mamma mia! The volcano sta per rotare!
She's saying it's gonna blow!
Fuck this shit, fuck this shit, fuck this shit, fuck this shit. I wanna live!
like when we play the floor is lava, except the floor is actually lava.
Whatever you played is now the real deal, so don't fall in. Otherwise,
burn and die.
Oh, game on!
Jesus Christ!
Fuck's sake, Lynn, do you actually enjoy seeing every member of your family get hurt or killed?
God, I hope not.
Oh, that was a close fucking call of falling in. When it seemed like they were gonna fall into the lava, but a cutaway had to happen because they couldn't let the younger viewers see a family of hypocrites burn and die in lava.
Is everyone okay? Other than having my eyebrows singed off, yes.
Fuck this shit! I'm going to the front of the tray, where the fumes from another penguin's ass won't burn off my eyebrows.
I won't lie, I cringe when I see people with big fake eyebrow makeup on them. It just looks so fucking scary on them. Don't make yourself like a reject Hooters employee.
They'll grow back. The important thing is, we got the stone.
Yes! Louds for the win! Whoops.
God damn it, Lynn!
Would it be too late to go back and get another one? Because I'm not doing that shit again.
Oh, La Familia Loud. I thought you went home. What happened to you?
Habíamos scalato il volcano y raggiunta la cima. Poi il volcano fatto boom!
Okay, this has got to be the only episode where Lenny speaks a different language, and I kind of like it. I just wish I met someone who actually knows how to speak Italian.
You climbed the volcano and reached the top before he went boom.
Oh, it boomed, lady. It boomed.
And you still tried to get my stone?
We had it too, but then it broke. Freak chest bump accident. It's nobody's fault.
Survey says...
Oh, you shot me!
Sorry we failed you, Nonna. We're just gonna pack up and go home.
All the things we should have done, no, we never did. All the things I should have given, but I didn't. Oh, darling, make it go.
Wait. Follow me.
What? You had the stone this whole time? What gives? Are you serious?
Why, you little...
Homer! For the love of God, no!
Well, to tell you the truth, I never intended to give the recipe to you, or anybody. My family has guarded it for centuries. It's very precious to us.
You know, I would say that it was vile of making the family go through all the tough and weirdly dangerous tasks, but I could sympathize with Nonna about keeping her recipes a secret. I mean, when it comes to competition, most companies try to get more customers than the other. Rather, if it was the case why Party City and Joanne went out of business, it wouldn't surprise me at all of bankruptcy.
But after seeing how much you appreciate it, and how far you'd go to get it, I am going to break my rule this one time.
Let's party!
Now, everyone, grab some dough. Let's make a pizza!
But they say it's true. No one out-pizzas the hut.
Oh, I'm Mikey, and I sound like a commercial.
Oh, mamma mia! Mi dispiace.
Yo, Rita's got dough, if she wasn't broke. But then again, she's got buns to go with that dough.
Who's ready for some pizza-making music?
If I was going through hell and coming back in one piece was oddly enough to survive, I don't think I would survive this with Lynn Sr. and a dancing mucha. That means cow in Italian.
Face it, Sonny, you're a failure!
And that was Nonna business. So as far as good as I actually love the episode, there is a bit of criticism I need to address about this episode. The fact that somehow this episode amplifies just how creatively bankrupt the Loud House has gotten in its 8th season, because it embodies the negative execution reputation the show has of repeating general morals and plots of the past episodes. In this case, it would be the moral about determination from Washed Up and the morals about being honest from the road trip episode Hide and Sneak. And instead of rehashing a plot from a previous Loud House episode, its plot had some striking similarities to a television show called Everybody Loves Raymond in an episode Mary's Meatball. And even if the writer Andrew Brooke didn't put a lot of effort into much of the characters of how the way they're written in this episode, I still can't find anything too much to hate about them, especially with Lenny's part about how the way she's speaking Italian throughout the entire episode after she got her first taste of the Italian pizza. And such as the character with Nonna herself, I will say this, and I might get a little hate from when I say this, but she came up in this episode as kind of dishonest, manipulative, and careless toward the Loud family. The Loud family were so stupid for falling for Nonna's obvious lies, but that doesn't make Nonna any less loathsome for what she did to them. Again, she's not a hateable character. There's a lot of things I can actually understand about why she did so much of this. All because she didn't want to share her family's secret recipe, since it's a kind of an ancient family recipe, and hoped that they would give up when she asked them to do so much dangerous and difficult tasks. And I did so much enjoy her performance by Isabel Rossellini. Sure, she may not come off as unlikable, but you know what? I can't hate her for making such amazing Italian pizza. By the way, you want to know something really fascinating about the Italy flag? Those color symbols that are actually in the flag are actually based on the first pizza that was actually made in Italy. In fact, the ingredients of the pizza are actually in the Italy flag. So pretty much my recommendation is this. So if you like pizza and you like Italian food, then this episode will be just baked right for you. If not, then I guess you might enjoy the next road trip down the line.
This episode is great. It's just great, little bro. You know why? Because it takes place in Italy, just like one of my favorite Disney movies, Pinocchio. I also just really like the story. Lal's trying to make a pizza, but then it's a secret recipe. SpongeBob's Krabby Patty formula, anyone? Anyway, this dodo is out today. I hope you have a good day.
I gotta say, this episode from beginning to end was very well done and a whole lot of fun. I always love it whenever the whole family works together for one common goal, and this episode was definitely no exception. Some of the antics the Louds had to go through in order to get the ingredients needed for Nonna's pizza were all very funny and entertaining. From having meatballs thrown at them, from having to go scale a cliff for tomatoes, from having to tame a wild heifer, to having to go to a freaking active volcano. Everything was very intense and it was very fun. Not only that, but we also got to see some of the Louds shine and stand out in their own fun and unique way. From Lenny speaking perfect Italian, from Lucy just randomly having a random sickle with her, to Lynn Sr. taming the cow and putting the kids to sleep with his cowbell, to even Lynn being herself in it for better and for worse. As for Nonna herself, although she should have just been honest with the Louds from the start about not wanting to share her family's recipe, she was still very sweet and definitely had that Italian grandma energy to her. And the scene where she finally revealed her secret and finally decided to break her rule the one time for the Louds was very sweet. So overall, this episode was not only a major highlight for me for the European road trip arc right behind A Night to Remember, but also one of my absolute favorites of season 8 for sure. This is the type of episode you want to keep going back for more.
This has been Loud House Critic, and when you say we go for a little skiing, or should I say snow skiing,
When the day is done, when the race is won, my all the